When I started creating this movie, I was not quite sure what I was about to do is legal or illegal. And if you don't know which movie I'm talking about, it's called Red PhoneBooth. Check out the link in the description or somewhere around here. Please watch the video before, otherwise this little movie and talk might not make a lot of sense. This whole journey started in January 2022, when as a good sign I started to come out of my depression and my creativity started to come back. So I said, okay, it's time to sign up for a movie creation course. And I found one by Casey Neistat. And he has like 12 million followers on YouTube. So I guessed he might know a thing or two about movie creation and storytelling. So I signed up for the course, and as a first task we had to create a spontaneous movie. I had this idea, okay, I like this Red PhoneBooth with the book exchange, I want to do something about that. And just completely spontaneously, actually, I was just walking down towards the train station, I don't even know, when I noticed this woman packing the books, and the whole journey started. But my main idea of the movie was that I want to hack the system, I want to get unlimited free books. But the system was already flawed. Because actually you don't need to do anything legal or illegal to get unlimited free books. You can just go there and get all the books for free, and even you can save them from recycling. And according to my calculation, it's about 5,000 books getting recycled just from this one small place in Horgen in Switzerland. 5,000 books in just one place. And imagine all the books getting recycled every single year, unnecessarily, most probably. It must be millions of books. So this is an issue. But is this the real issue actually? So when I was there at the Zurich main station and giving away all these books, this old man came to me and he started to talk with me, and he mentioned that actually he thinks that there are not so many books which are valuable and published today. And if I think about it, I kind of have to agree with him. But also do some self-reflection to figure out, how do I know if I find value in a book? For me personally, there are two types of books which I read. And one is purely for entertainment. These are sci-fi books mostly. And this one is The Burning Chrome from William Gibson, published in Hungary in 1995. It's a classic cyberpunk. The cover was painted by Max Csaba-Zsilvölgyi. I was lucky enough to be in his first and last digital painting class, and it was amazing. This guy was so talented, he could draw something like this in a couple of minutes, and you would just watch, oh, I'm never gonna be even close to him. And after 2 or 3 months we finished the class, we got the news that he passed away in a car accident. And that shocked us completely. But I'm still very, very grateful for this time that I could spend in his class and learned a lot of valuable things. And while I don't paint so much anymore, I like to write. And I wrote and published my own book called Focus. And now after going through this whole journey, I also had to self-reflect and ask myself, okay, is my book valuable for others? And then of course this other type of books which I like to read. Wait, I will just show you. So these are the types of books which I would just categorize as books that I can learn from. So for example, this is a classic, these two are about creation. Marcus Aurelius' Meditation is all about life and stoicism, and it didn't start with you. It's all about healing family traumas, or at least understanding that your traumas are mostly coming from your parents or grandparents and so on. I got these books secondhand. And the good thing about that is that they cost about 50-60% of the new price. The other good thing about books is nothing beats the smell of new books. But moving on, this whole journey started this thinking in me and made this whole conflict in me. Since I love books, I grew up with books. In my room where I grew up, I had like 600 books just in my room and probably another couple of thousands in other rooms. Some years ago, I became a minimalist, and now here's the conflict. So if I read something once, I don't want to keep it as a physical book. So what do I do then? So I came up with this kind of solution which works well for me, that books that I want to read once, I buy it on the Kindle. And all the rest of the books here now, I decided to buy these 5 books in paper because these books were recommended to me by many people, and these books were on my reading list for at least 1 year. So I knew that most probably I will find a lot of value in these books. So this way I could resolve my issue, because I can still be a minimalist, I can still read a lot of books, and I got the chance to keep a couple of them. And then I'm able to lend them to friends and read them again. If you only remember one thing, the message I'm trying to share with you is that I'm trying my best to be conscious, be aware of my choices. What do I buy? Is it valuable? Can I use it once? Can I use it 100 times? Can I give it away after? Or do I want to keep it forever? Or at least until I die? And so on. So I encourage you to be conscious about the choices you make. Because these choices, these little choices, are also underlying everything. How you think about the world, how you think about value, what brings you value. I would also like to hear about you. What kind of books do you like to read? Do you keep a lot of books? Do you read only a few books? What's your favorite book? I want to hear. So please comment below or just let me know, drop me a message. I would like to talk about books. P.S. Resistance can be beaten. And this is my other message that I would like to share with you. That by going on this whole journey, by pushing myself to signing up for the course, pushing myself to talk with this woman, pushing myself to go and give away all these books at the main station. It's a small pushes, but it led me through this whole journey of learning about myself, learning about the world, how I think, what is valuable to me. And also by creating this video, I think it's just a great experience. So I also encourage you to try new things and see and learn and share. And thank you very much for listening. I love you. Have a beautiful life and see you in the next one. Ciao. Yes. Oh, wait. If you're still here. Another one from William Gibson. Mona Lisa Overdrive, and let me bet 100 francs that this was also illustrated by Max. And yes, as you can see,